You find?
What's that?
Okay, okay. You send me the question.
Okay.
Okay. So first one is like and the flows of the like data cloud is like we are like your first question is how does flows incorporate with data cloud, right? So
Mm-hmm. Correct.
this is data cloud is there is you I have always give you the overview. There is some important features which we are mostly use, right? Like data ingestion, data mapping, IDR, segmentations, or transformation, and also
Mm-hmm.
calculated insight. So when we are using these flows and after when we are in our any project or corporate systems, then this flow is like moving appropriate, like first ingestion, then mapping, then this is the it's a continuous flow this is not change in these flows and sometimes we have some questions, right? Okay, how we can do when our data is ingested, and sometimes it's not possible, we are doing manual, right? So in
Mm-hmm.
that case, we have worked in our data cloud. One of the feature is flows. So we can also use that for set our email addresses or appropriate communication channels name, your phone number, email addresses, or your another where you want to communicate, right? So once your all the flows and ingestions and all the flows where you want to set your flows criteria, let me show you. My screen is visible, right?
Correct.
See here. Here. So here in the setup sections, you find a flows section. Okay, so where you can mention your flows or by knowing automate. Once your flow your ingestion is completed, and then you got a message your ingestion has been completed for this record, or if you want to set your records is not more than 1000, right? When you are ingested your data, you don't want your record is not more than and should not more than 1000. So you can also create the flows for that, and that flow once your data is uh, ingested 1000, then your flows give you the email or SMS message your data has been completed till 4000 1000. See here, here is flows options. Okay, so this is define
Okay.
all the data cloud appropriate flows. We will also discuss about it how it work. So and this is the flows, and here you can only create new flows, and you can also set here your email addresses or all the things by doing scratch, like only moving like only moving your some data, and you can fix your phone number according to that. See, start
Hmm.
with your scratch and a screen flow. There is so many like you can see so many flows, right? Like
Hmm.
triggers, schedule triggers, or record trigger flows, platform data cloud trigger flows, so many triggers. You can choose anyone according to your like this, and then here you can only just go to your plus icon, and here you can set your actions, assignments, or also create if you want to create new records in your ingestions, then you can also create new records, and also create the message for this, like any action you can send, and here you can also mention your email addresses or something like that according to that. Okay. So like this
Okay.
here you can set your action, like once approval, then what message you want to send after approve the ingestion or after approve the data. So these type of flows we can work for the automation purpose, because it is not possible all the things is doing for manually, right? Because we have so many data in and this is not possible to we can work all of the data with manual. Got it?
Okay. Yes.
An- any question in
Okay.
this?
No, that makes sense.
Okay.
Um,
So second,
so do you need to know core Salesforce really well for Data Cloud, or is there some
yeah.
overlap?
So in the data cloud, this is not connected for the see, Salesforce is different platform, and data cloud is the totally
Hmm.
different of that. Like in the Salesforce, you have to know about Apex, LWC, console related, and some programmings,
Hmm.
right? So
Hmm.
Salesforce is very different, but huh, in the Salesforce Data Cloud, we can use the batch Apex or something like that by using by interact that Salesforce core. But there is no use about there is no use in Data Cloud core Salesforce related functions, because sales Data Cloud is only for the unifications. So once we are doing this, we can for the like here we can use batch Apex or these type of things, but this is only for link the data, like something like that, like a refresh and incremental, right? We can use in the data cloud refresh and incremental, right? But
Hmm.
same like that we can use like batch Apex or some another um some another things which we can use. Only we are using the batch Apex or for the link and interactions in the data cloud. But yeah, this is when we are using when we are use the interaction studio also for that. Then we can use.
Okay, that
And
makes sense.
yeah. And Salesforce core is very different, because the Salesforce core is the very vast, right? There is so many things, and Data Cloud is only the part of that, not the another platform are totally different. But this is the part of the Salesforce. So this is these data clouds works is very different, and like marketing cloud is very different for the cloud, and also interaction studio is very different from the marketing cloud and data cloud. This interaction studio mostly like mm, uh, similar in the marketing cloud, but their functionality is very different, right? So there is
Yep.
beacon and some SDK or some data sets exist. So, but the Salesforce core is totally different. Salesforce core is the core of the Salesforce, and there exist data cloud, marketing cloud, and personalization also. So, this is the main core of the Salesforce. Okay.
Okay.
So, so if you have basic knowledge about Salesforce correlated informations, then and then like no worries. You can also use the data cloud, because in the data cloud don't need educated with like Salesforce like core Salesforce. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And deletion process for what? Like data for every and data
So yeah,
streams.
so
Mhm.
if we delete a record or a data stream, anything that is mapped to, if we delete a data stream, anything that is mapped to is going to be deleted, right?
So in the like in the date, am I audible, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So deletion process for the data stream. First, we are discuss for the data stream. Okay. So deletion
Okay.
process for the data stream is you can also you can once delete your create your data streams. Uh, you cannot like you can delete your data stream, but you cannot delete these field. Let me show you. See here, once we are
Mm-hmm.
creating the data stream, we can only like delete whole the data stream. If you
Okay.
see here, here is the option. Okay, delete data stream. But if you
Okay.
want, like, suppose you have some mistake, and your phone number data type is not correct, right?
Uh-huh.
So and you want to change this, okay, so that time you need to delete this in this field, right? But you cannot delete this field.
Mm-hmm.
You can only see here, you can only deactivate or disable this field. You cannot delete this field. So that's why
Okay.
we need to aware when we are creating the data stream about the data type. We need to check always check data type, their primary key, their name conventions, all the things we need to their formula field. We can which formula field we need for ingestions, and all the things we have to aware and recheck again for that, because once it is created, you can if you have you have any mistakes in your tables, then you have to delete all the data stream and re-ingest all the field, not the only one. So this is very time consuming.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
why we have to ignore that process. So this is the okay. And the
Okay.
consent authorizations is like there is in the data cloud. We have discussed in our week three um session. But in I'll give you overview. Like data consent authorization is there is like in the data cloud there is four authorization related yeah, permission set. So there is marketing cloud related, marketing cloud administrations, and
Mm-hmm.
marketing cloud Salesforce administration and Salesforce admin. So in the admin
Mm-hmm.
sections, there is one admin which has your data cloud. Suppose you are your data cloud admin, okay? you have your data cloud org, then you can you are the admin, and you can create another user and give the permission for use your data org, like by using the Salesforce admin. In the setup section, you can go to the permission set, and you can see there all the permission set related options. So you can go there, and you can also set all of the users name accordingly.
Okay.
Okay. So your next question is like data space. The company I work for, I have different views. So should we have different spaces? Um, See, the data space is only the container. So, view is different thing. If you have two view, then you can use one view for one data space. Okay, you can also use a different view accordingly. See here, I'll show you data space. So in the data space, this is very different things. Like a data space here, we are only using the only using for the containers purpose. Like here, all our data is organized here. So see here,
Hmm.
when we are using the data cloud now, so we have only one a data space only one we can use only one data space, like we have only one data space permission. Okay, so
Okay.
once like if you have another view, then you can also use by exchange that you can use by exchangeable, you can use to view, but you cannot use two data space in one data cloud, or because
Okay.
if you want to use, then you have to like purchase that with to the Salesforce, because the
Okay.
Salesforce only permit one free data space, only one we have. If you can and if you want to use, then you can use, but you have to purchase that one.
Okay.
In the data org, there is a data space limit is 10. If you want to purchase your data space, then you can purchase 10 data space and you can use accordingly. But that all are purchase not the free org. You have to purchase that in to the Salesforce, okay? Oh,
Okay.
Salesforce gives only one free only one free data space.
Okay. And you said if we don't purchase the data spaces, we can do views. And
Yes.
so say we have like so the company I work for have different BUs for branding things. Um so we could how many views could we have? Is there a limit on views or how do we do views?
No, this is according to your company. If you are working one project, then you have only one view for that data org. If you are working in different project, then different project is related different company, or different teams or management, right? So they give you different view according to that, because if you have suppose you have three projects, and
Hmm.
all three project is managed by different management. So
Hmm.
management did not want their project is mix with another project, right? So they
Hmm.
provide
Correct.
you different view, so according to
Okay.
their project. So this is and there is no limit. It's your capability, what how many project you are handle. So this is according to that. So in the data space, only you have to if you are suppose you have project 1, project 2, and project 3, right? Name.
Hmm.
So if you are using project 1, then you can select your view according to project 1 and use your data space accordingly. If you are selecting your data space, like if you were working on project 2, then you can use your data view according to that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, makes sense.
Yes. So this is all about the view related. But in the data space, this is by default, and here your view is selected. But sometimes it's not this is not happening because all the management gives you the separate data cloud org for their project. Okay. No one wants their projects is maximized and if uh, only gives you the different view. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yep.
most probably it's happened, but if it's happened, then you can change your view and work on it accordingly.
Okay.
Okay.
And if you have different views for different projects, right?
Hmm.
Project one, project two, project three, can
Hmm.
you share data between the views?
Data for what?
So say project one has marketing data coming in,
Hmm.
say project two have sales data coming in,
Hmm.
and you want to use both data from project one and project two. Can you share data or merge data across projects?
Uh, it's permitted. If your organization wants that data is merged, then why you need to different view?
Views. Okay.
Yeah, like makes sense, na? If they want
Okay.
these project is in one org and merge all the data in one platform, then they did not they will not give you the different view.
Okay.
They
That
only give
makes
you the
sense.
one view and you can work on that.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, because different BU is like a different org, something like that. This is not the
Yep.
different sources. This is the business unit related data, and you have to permitted all the data, and all the data you have to re-ingest in your first view if you want to merge all the data in that. So different views data you cannot merge if you want. This is the security purpose. That's why we need the view. Okay.
Okay.
So your next question is Data Explorer. Once the data has been mapped, Data Explorer allow you to view if it's correct or not. Yes. If you have you have mapped your data, then you can see your data in the Data Explorer. Because in the and that is correct or not, you have to check it by yourself because you have validated your data and you know how what type of data you have ingested and what type of data uh, your data cloud has come, right? So you simply you have to go Data Explorer, go to the data model after mapping, and go to your mapping sections. If you want to go to the individual, then just go to that, and after that you can see your all the data here related to that. See here, birthday data, sources data, object, first name and full name, individual ID. These type of data you can see here. And you can also filter here, and you can match also data extension target data is here according to your filter. Okay, just to go to the add filter, and here you can add your filter accordingly.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. And but most of the time we have used the query editor, because by query this is more flexible for us, right? So your next question is party identifier. When does it come into play? Okay. Like party identifier is nothing, but this is the for the use for the identifications, like your driving license, your passport, your your customers uh, um, identification related data, you can say it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is because your passport number is unique, right? This is
Right.
not duplicate for anyone in the whole world, right? And in your driving license has some number that was also unique, right? So this is
Mm-hmm.
we are using for the identification, party identification. There is three things related to party. First one is party, second one is party identification, and third one is party unification. Okay, so
Yep.
let me show you. See, first one is party, okay? Second one is party identification, and the third one is party unification. These three words you have listen in data cloud if you are learning in future. So we are discussing about that. So first
Mm-hmm.
one we have already discussed in the data model, right? That is party, which we
Yep.
have also mapped this field, right? Uh,
Yep.
so party is nothing but this is the identification field. Like if you suppose you have email addresses and customers if and you are mapping that email addresses through the contact point email, and your data is not coming. So party is the identifications. When you are mapping your email addresses with the party, then party identify all the correct email and maps all the email and in the data model. Okay. So party is only for the field identification, nothing
Okay.
anything else. Okay. And party identification is like when you have ingested some field in the data stream and you got some like driving license and passport and some account number, bank account numbers related data, then you have to map that data in the party identification, because that is customer's unique and you can see some uh, like personal data, right?
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Yep.
Sensitive data, you can say it, sensitive
Yep.
data. So that data is most important for person, and you can in you may you have to make sure that that data is not like public for anyone. So you can use party identification when you are search for that particular customer, then you can find their like sensitive data like party identifications, identify their that type of data. And party unification we are using in during the unifications, like when we are use the IDR, then we can use. So in this, suppose you have like in one you have shopping with two sources like Amazon and Flipkart, and you are using your suppose you are traveling anywhere in you by you like some you are rented your any car, and you are traveling and use driving license on there, right? And another thing is you have go to the anywhere by using the flight. and both have different unique ID use, right? First, car has your driving license use, and for the flight you have to use your passport, right? So for both identifications, then in the unification sections, these two they're like both scenarios different, right? First one, you rent the car and use your driving license accordingly, like that, right? If you want to go anywhere, and the second one is flight. If you are going anywhere by using flight, then you need a passport. So both scenarios different, and that time you need like unification. So we are uh, connect that sensitive data by using the party unification. Okay, any question?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so value suggestions, can you elaborate this question little bit?
Yeah, so I was doing some studying on Data Cloud, and it started talking about value suggestions. I have to look up what I was reading. Let's see.
Hmm?
Let me find it. Um, I'll come back to that. I have to find what I was reading. Um, but speaking on the Data Cloud exam, how was the Data Cloud exam? Is it tough or how is it?
This is related to certification.
Yeah, just asking about the certification exam. Is it um is it hard or is it more straightforward? Is it tricky?
Okay. So certification in a data cloud certification, there is like if you want to give the exam, this is the and not so complex, but you have to know about the scenario, because all the questions mostly 80% questions in the data clouds comes with the scenarios based. They give you the some scenario and ask some questions, and there is four options there. You have to select anyone, any two options. There is multiple choice questions also. So you have to focus on scenario, because sometimes see, sometimes some questions is straightforward, in the segmentations, how many refresh mode, what time, how many refresh mode is this. There is two refresh mode, right? That is 12 hours and 24 hours, right? So,
Hmm.
and for these type of questions coming in the segmentations, uh, um, in the standard publish how many data we can how many times data we can engage. So in the standard publish, we can engage and explore only last 2 years data, and then the rapid we have explore only last week of data. So these type of question coming, this is straightforward. And other than all the questions scenario based, they give you some scenario like a retail customer ingest some data, and he wants to like uh, uh, add new field in their data streams. So what type of functions we have to use? So there is used we can use formula field, right? For if we want to modify and want to add any extra field according to our concern, right? So these type of
Yes.
data is coming in the data cloud, but most probably all the data is like all the questions is coming related to scenario based.
Okay.
Okay. So you have give the you have certification in data cloud like a
I
marketing
don't.
cloud. Mhm.
Yeah, I have Marketing Cloud.
Okay,
I
you have
have
marketing.
Marketing Cloud admin and email specialist.
Okay. So in the marketing cloud in email spaces, you have also known there is some scenario based questions coming, right?
Right.
So and these so same in the data cloud, there is some scenario based questions coming, and nothing like a 10% question is straightforward. You have to learn about that. Like see here in the segmentation, say they can ask what is the segmentations mode, and what is the how we can filter these, and how these type of data coming. And in the data, like can ask in the data streams what is the mode is present, like refresh and incremental, and refresh mode definition. They can ask these type of question they can ask, but mostly they can ask. They are asking only like scenario based.